for everybody. So
yeah, all things eclipse.
Gonna be diving into all of that. We got some articles on deck, so we're gonna keep it probably very eclipse themed in this episode today.
This eclipse is like very foretelling. Like I think the next one in Libra will be interesting as well, but this one was like very foretelling of like what's gonna come and just like watching the what's going on collectively. It's like, oh, this is the trailer to the movie of 2025.
Yeah, it's kind of like setting the stage. I feel like the Libra will be kind of like the closeout. We've been in that energy. We kind of know it, but this is just so new. And it goes obviously before the eclipse in Libra and Aries, where we kind of like close it out. So we're getting a taste of everything that's going to be happening with a lot of changes in 2025. And this energy, if we want to go a little bit deeper with it, will be carrying us to 2027. We'll have the eclipses at the end of 2026 that will be on the Leo Aquarius axis, similar to what we're going through now, just 2 years later. But it will carry us into 2027, which is like the big shebang. And I feel what I've been feeling into more is that like 2025 and onward, you know, we've talked about all this stuff as we possibly could, every single topic possible, to get ready for kind of the big leagues of what we're preparing. And I really feel like 2025 to 2027 is the big leagues. Like this is what we've been waiting for, what we've been preparing for. It's really all going to change with the outer planets changing, the nodes shifting, leading into 2027. What my prediction is now is that when we step into 2027, we will be in a completely different reality than what we know down here. So we have to be ready.
Yeah.
So these next 2 years are going to be very big. So
like I feel the next 2 years are very much like the transition years.
Yep.
And this was kind of like the karmic closure year.
Like 2020, even 2022 a bit, like even when the nodes were in Taurus and Scorpio, it was like from 2021, and we know what we went through in 2021, so that's why it's relevant for us.
What a year.
Yeah, time flies. But like it was very like closing everything out, kind of tying up these loose ends, going through kind of all of this culmination of all these things ending. And I feel like as we go into 2025, the best thing we can do, because we do create reality, we work with source, we're all co-creators, is to bring this kind of intention that it's going to be new, it's going to be exciting, and the best thing we can do is just prepare for these shifts. So
and so whatever's like, I think the next like 10 days will still be really deep in this like eclipse of Pisces, and like kind of like integrating it of like what is being shown to me about like what each of your next like phases are starting in 2025. So I think all of this will be very relevant. And then, you know, the new moon solar eclipse in Libra, like I said, yes, it's important, but I almost feel like because it's a new moon solar, it's like very much about a new beginning. So it's not, but who knows? Don't sleep on Libra. I was going to say maybe it's not going to be that intense, but I don't know. Libra is the scales of justice. So in that respect, could be very interesting. But we'll see. I definitely think that this eclipse is going to affect us though the next like 4 months.
Yeah, until that node
shift in January.